Oh, all right. Hello, everybody. It's been a while. It's me. I'm back. FTK, second ever podcast, recorded many weeks later for various reasons. Mostly only doing this because there's something on my mind that I feel needs to be addressed that I would really like to talk about. And it's a very simple topic. It's very easy, but it's very difficult for a lot of people to understand, and I don't know why. But there's a running debate about who is better at this point in time between LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. And it's a fair debate. A 28-year-old versus a 35-year-old. However, the 35-year-old is the second greatest player of all time, and the 28-year-old is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate and an MVP candidate, and one of the best two-way players of my lifetime. However, it's LeBron. I don't understand how this is close. It shouldn't be. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you watch the games, it's very clear. LeBron is not good on defense, but he's just such a gifted passer, and he can see the entire court because he's 6'9", 250. He's not actually 250 pounds, but he just looks like that because he's all goddamn muscle. Oh, it just makes no sense. Anyway, that's just something I wanted to say to start off. I don't really know what to talk about other than that. I just felt the need to put that out there and say it. Let's see. What can I react to on the internet? I'm just scrolling through right now. There's not much going on, really. LSU absolutely clobbered Oklahoma, but I don't know anything about college football, so I don't really care too much. What the hell is going on with Kyrie, honestly? Oh my God. Him and Westbrook. Well, first of all, I wish Westbrook never got traded to the Rockets. I think that was a horrible, horrible mistake. I don't think the fit is good. I mean, he's an upgrade talent-wise over Chris Paul, but the Rockets, their entire game plan revolves around efficiency by the three-point line. And Westbrook is just not that. He just can't. Chris Paul was a better fit by James Harden. He's a better on-ball, off-ball shooter, better on-ball, off-ball playmaker. And Westbrook is just, he's fast, but that's about all he's got going for him in his career right now. His efficiency sucks. He keeps turning the ball over. I can't watch these goddamn Rockets games because I'm so tired of all the flopping. I can't stand it. I can't stand all the flopping. I love James Harden. I don't think he was ever snubbed in the MVP race. I would still give it to Westbrook in 2016, I think. No. 2017. It was 2017 Westbrook, 2018 Harden, 2019 Giannis. So 2017, I still would have given that to Westbrook just because he had a historic year. But, God, that fit by James Harden is just so bad. It's so bad. I can't even wrap my head around how bad of a fit that is. That fit, you know what that fit reminds me of? That fit is like... it's like if Ben Simmons and Rudy Gobert were on the same team. It's like defensively that would be scary, but what offensively you can't do anything. Two great players, but obviously they don't play on the same team, but God, the Sixers really got to shake things up. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. They're a great team. But it's such a bad fit amongst everybody. Tobias Harris is the most highly paid third scoring option ever. He's worth every penny because he's fantastic. He's a great inside-out scorer, back to the basket, front-facing, 3-point, 2-point, under the rim, not really a good above the rim finisher. Can't really pass, and he's a subpar defender, but God damn, he's still really good. What else to talk about? Chris Paul is surprisingly good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he continues to prove me right. I thought he'd be great, and he is great. I'm not saying that if I was the GM, I would not have traded him for Paul George. What I am saying is that I probably would have asked for a first-round pick for him because he's that good. Although, there's no way they'd agree to that trade. Still would have been nice. Because, God, Shaq Gilgeous-Alexander was just so fucking good. Let's see. Got to get Trae Young some help. I think, okay, hear me out. A deal has to find a way to get done between like the Hawks, the Magic, the Bulls, and the Blazers. We have to somehow get like Zach LaVine or Lauri Markkanen, get Aaron Gordon to the Blazers, Zach LaVine to the Magic, Markkanen to the Hawks, and then just like a bunch of picks go to the Bulls. Like a bunch of first round picks go to the Bulls. I mean, I'll take like Jonathan Isaac even. If I have to send it, like if the Bulls send out a first round pick for Jonathan Isaac and we get Isaac and like a bunch of other firsts in a couple seconds, like that is a great fucking deal. Because Jonathan Isaac is just a fucking stud. He is so fucking, he's a small forward leading the league in blocks. That is so difficult to do. It's hard as like a wing player to get like above 2 blocks a game because with all the perimeter shooting in the league now, like how are you going to block? Like it's impossible to block like a Kawhi Leonard at the 3-point line because how are you going to get there in time? He's just going to get a shot off or he just won't shoot it. Like if he thinks that you're going to block it, he just won't shoot it. Or I'll just kick it out because actually his playmaking's gotten better. But I mean, if you're Jonathan Isaac and you're getting 2 blocks a game and he's primarily playing power forward and small forward. I don't watch a lot of Magic games. He's a little too thin to play center, although I guess you could put him there because he's got the height and the length. But like the Magic are tough to watch because they don't have a point guard. But I mean, oh my God, they are just, Jonathan Isaac is just a beast. Like he's the best player on that team. And they have Aaron Gordon, Mo Bamba, Evan Fournier, DJ Augustine, like good players, and he's easily the best. He reminds me of a Pascal Siakam, sort of like find something he can't do, more or less, you know? Like a Pascal Siakam, Jonathan Isaac, maybe like Tobias Harris even, or who else? I guess like a Chris Paul even. Like find something they can't do. Like they have just such a well-rounded game that they could really fit into any system and excel. That's why we got to get them out of the Magic. Certain teams should just not exist. We should just get rid of some teams and just force those players onto other teams, like the Kings. If you asked me this 5 years ago, I would have said the Nets. I still maybe think the Nets. I don't know. I like what they got going on there, but like, Jesus, the Magic for sure. Maybe the Grizzlies. The Thunder now. Like, just get rid of all these stupid teams. Put one of them, another one in Canada. Give another team Canada. Put one in Seattle, and that's the end of it. Make the league like 20 teams. It's too many teams. There's way too many teams. Oh my God, it's infuriating. There's not nearly enough talent on some of these teams. It's crazy. Shit, what else can I talk about? What else? What else happens? What else has recently happened? Jokic is finally getting back in the swing of things, which I like Jokic. Don't get me wrong. I like Jokic. I think he's good. I think he's the 3rd best center, depending on if you consider Anthony Davis a center. Otherwise, he'll be the 4th best center. I think it's Joel Embiid, Karl Anthony Towns. They're 1 and 1A. They're interchangeable. And then Jokic. I don't think Jokic is the best center in the league. I don't think he's the 2nd best center in the league. And if you think Anthony Davis is a center, then he's not even the 3rd best center in the league. I think he's great. I think he's a chubby white guy that we could all look at and be like, yeah, if he could do it, so can I. He reminds me of just every old white YMCA player that just can pass like no one's business and can kind of shoot and is just a good player. But then some guy with a tattoo walks in, you know, like a tattoo sleeve. And he walks in and he guards him. And he just shuts his ass down. You know, like the guy I'm talking about, that white YMCA old guy who can't really jump. You know, like I could guard him and he'd probably still put some buckets on my head. Like he'd score some points on me. But then there's some guy that like played throughout high school, played a little bit in college, and he walks in. He's got a tattoo sleeve. He's got a shooting sleeve. And he just says, hey, I'll take him. And he just shuts him down. He just shuts his ass down. That's what I think Joel Embiid and Cat can do, and Anthony Davis. I think Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis are the two best defensive centers since Dwight Howard. Well, actually, I'd have to throw in Rudy Gobert. Yeah, okay. Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis and Rudy Gobert. Who else has there been since Dwight Howard? That's really been it. As far as really good defensive centers go. I'd say that's it, yeah. Mitchell Robinson and Jared Allen are going to get there. I like how both New York teams have like the same exact center. That's hilarious. They have the same exact player. I don't know which one I like more. Like, it's really hard for me to tell which one I like more. Because I've seen both of them put up like 20 and 12 stat lines without having played that much. Like, they'll play 30 minutes and put up 20 and 12, which is insane. Oh my God. It's crazy. Oh, my girlfriend just texted me. FaceTime in 10 minutes? Oh, fuck yes. I've never said no to that, and I don't think I ever will. What else is going on? In the league today. Paul George is playing like ass. So is Kawhi Leonard, yet somehow they still beat the Lakers. Christmas Day games were amazing. What else is going on in the league? Blazers are struggling. The Bulls suck, as always. Oh, God, the Bulls are just so bad. They're so bad. Oh, God, I don't even... I mean, you got to call up the Grizzlies and be like, we'll give you Lowry for Jay Crowder and a first and a second. Like, because, God damn, they are bad. They're really bad. You got to blow it up again. Kobe White and Wendell Carter Jr. are the only two players on this team that I look at and I genuinely think, like, yeah, no, they're good. Like, they will be pieces for the future. Everyone else on the trading block, every other player, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Oh, my God. Well, I guess that's it. I feel like I had a whole bunch of shit to talk about, and then I started recording and I blanked out. That's okay. Well, since I got nothing else. All right. Bye.